Good morning, students. Let us continue our chapter The Cell with the topic nucleus and its types. Dear students, as we have already learned about nucleus is the spherical body inside the cell. It has four parts. First one is nuclear membrane, second one is nucleoplasm, third one is nucleolus, and fourth one is chromosomes. Now, let us explain these parts one by one. First one is nuclear membrane. Nuclear membrane is the outer covering of the nucleus. This is the outer covering of the nucleus. This is the nucleus and this is the outer covering of the nucleus. Like cell membrane, it also has small holes inside the nucleus that help to exchange the material inside and between the cell. So this is the function of nuclear membrane. Next one is nucleoplasm. Nucleoplasm is a jelly-like fluid inside the nucleus. So this is a nucleus. There is a fluid inside the nucleus which is called nucleoplasm. Next one is nucleolus. This is a nucleus and inside it there is also another body called nucleolus. So nucleolus is a small body that contain RNA and protein. It means it contains ribosomes that help in protein and RNA manufacturing. Next one is chromosomes. Chromosome is a thread-like structure inside the nucleus that help in transfer of characters from parents to their offsprings. So these are the parts of nucleus. Now, functions of the nucleus. It helps in transmission of characters from one generation to another. It means it transfers characters from parents to their offsprings. It also controls all the functions that taking place inside the cell, such as respiration, digestion, extra one. Organelles. Like human bodies, which has different organs to perform different function, it also has different organelles to perform different functions. So cell has different organelles to perform different functions. These organelles are, first one is mitochondria, second one is chloroplast, third one is endoplasmic reticulum, fourth one is Golgi complex, fifth one is lysosomes, and last one is ribosomes. Now, let us learn about these different functions performed by these organelles one by one. First one is the mitochondria. Mitochondria, this is the structure of mitochondria. Mitochondria perform the function of respiration, provide the cell with the energy. It means the food that we eat give us energy. It is only the mitochondria that help to break down the food and releases the energy. Next is chloroplast. Chloroplast is present only in plant cell. This is the structure of chloroplast. It contains a green pigment called chlorophyll, due to which leaves appear green and that help in manufacture of food. Next one is endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum has network of membranes. It provides a large surface area for the life functions to take place. Means it provides large area. It means it expands its area for the life functions to take place here. Now, Golgi complex. This is the structure of Golgi complex. It is also inside the nucleus. It collects and distributes the substances made in the cell. The substances that are made in the cell, such as proteins, fats, etc., is collected by Golgi complex. It also helps in secretion of many materials. And last one is lysosomes. Lysosomes is also known as suicidal bag. It is also present inside the cell. Function of the lysosomes. It contains enzymes. Enzymes means proteins which help in breaking down the various material. The various material means the material which is not required by the body, which are toxic or unwanted, is broken by the lysosomes and expel it out from the cell. Next topic is cell wall. Cell wall is an extra covering that surrounds the cell membrane of the plant cell. Cell wall is an extra covering. This is a plant cell, and this is the extra covering around the plant cell, which protects it from any external injury. It also provides rigidity to the cell, and it is always outside the cell membrane. It is only the plant cell that bear the cell wall. Next one is vacuoles. Inside a cell, there are large number of chemical products which accumulate within the cell, and these are stored in these large vacuoles. Vacuoles are generally absent in animal cells. If they are present, they are smaller in size and in number. Features shared by plant and animal cell. Both the cell has plasma membrane. Nucleus is also present in both. Mitochondria is also present in both. Endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi complex, lysosomes and ribosomes are present in both. Now, let us explain this feature with the help of diagram. First one is plasma membrane. Plasma membrane is also known as cell membrane. This is the cell membrane. This cell membrane is also present in plant and animal cell. It means this plasma membrane is present in both the cells. So these are the features that are shared by plant cell and the animal cell. Now come to the next feature. Nucleus is also present in both the cell. Mitochondria is also present in both the cell. Lysosomes, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi complex and ribosomes are present in both. So these are the features that are shared by both the plants. Now come to the next topic, difference between plant cell and animal cell. Plant cell and animal cell. In animal cell, cell wall is lacking. In plant cell, cell wall is present and rigid cell wall. In animal cell, chloroplasts are absent. In plant cell, chloroplasts are present. In animal cells, vacuoles are absent. If they are present, they are smaller in size. In plant cell, vacuoles are larger in size. Now, let us explain this one by one with the help of diagram. In plant cell, there is an extra outer covering called cell wall. But in animal cell, there is no extra covering. This is the first difference. Second difference is chloroplasts are present in plant cell, but in animal cell there is no chloroplast. In plant cell there is a large central vacuole, but in animal cell there is no central vacuoles. Now next topic is cell number. Cell number means number of cell present in an organism. In unicellular organism, there is only one cell. It means unicellular organisms are made of only one cell. Multicellular organisms are made from many cells. Few cells are present in some algae. A newborn baby has almost 2000 million cells. Now, cell size. Cell size is also different in different organisms, such as ostrich egg is the largest cell, has the largest cell about 170 into 135 millimeter. This is a mycoplasm. Mycoplasm is also a bacterium. It is the smallest cell, about 0.1 micron. Another organism is Acetabularia. It is an algae. It has a cell which is about 10 centimeter in length. Our blood cell measured about 9 micron in length. Nerve cell. This is the nerve cell. It is the largest, about 90 micrometer in length. Now, our last topic is cell shape. Cells are of diverse shapes. Different cells have different shape, such as red blood cells are spherical in shape. Ovum cell is oval in shape. Smooth muscles are spindle in shape. It means cells are of diverse shapes. They change their shape according to the conditions. Most cells, however, maintain a constant shape all through their existence. So the shape of the cell is related to their function. So finally we have finished our chapter. I hope you understood it. Thank you.